Afternoon. How are you doing? My name is Dwight Fontenot, and I am the Associate Director of the Comprehensive Studies Program here at the University of Michigan. I have worked for CSP for many years and am really interested in getting to know you through this course, CSP 101, this semester. I'm so glad we have this time to learn together and to grow together. I wish there were better circumstances so we actually could see one another face to face, but we're going to do our best to make this work in a virtual world. CSP 101 is going to be held completely asynchronously and remote. So that means that we will never have to meet face to face in person unless you desire to do so. What we want to do is provide you with the resources to make certain that this is the best educational experience of your life. It also means that every week on Monday, some Monday afternoon, I will release an announcement through the Canvas site. And that announcement will contain readings for the week, videos for the week, and any assignments that I have you to do for the week. So you should look for that announcement, excuse me, every Monday afternoon. It should be before 3 o'clock, but my goal is to get it out to you every Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock so that you would have the opportunity to see that video and to do those readings for an entire week. There will be weeks where we will have online discussions and you'll be asked to participate in them. But every week you will get specific instructions from me as to what it is I'm requiring you to do this week. I have two goals particularly for this class, maybe three. I have two goals, but three goals. Okay. The first thing is I want to get to know you. I want to get to welcome you. I want to get to be a part of your University of Michigan experience. So that's the first goal. The second goal is for you to really get a clear understanding of what you want to do at the University of Michigan and how to get it done. I think that I'm a good person to help you make that transition and make that change so that you will know how to make it out. You got in, now we want to help you make it out. And so a large part of this class is you designing, developing, and implementing an academic plan for your own time here at the University of Michigan. I want to be able to help you, steer you to resources so that you can get the kind of education that you want to get. My last goal, third goal for you here is to convince you that coming to the University of Michigan was the best decision you could make. The University of Michigan, in my understanding, is a unique place. It is a very special place. I grew up in Louisiana, so I've been around big schools a lot. I went to Louisiana State University. I worked at the University of Texas, University of Kansas, and the Ohio State University. But I'm here at the University of Michigan, and not just because I'm here because I think it's better, but I think the University of Michigan is structured in a way that is amazing to me, that the structure still stands and still works. It has particular values that other schools and colleges do not have. And a lot of those values are close to things that are personally important to me. Educational equity, educational access, inclusion is very important for me. And from the very beginning, the University of Michigan was started to be a school that included everyone. And so what I want you to get out of this particular experience is that this is a special place. It is a unique opportunity to learn. And the resources here, even virtually, are amazing. So I want to make certain that those three things happen as we spend this time together. I want to share my screen with you so that we can just take a look at a couple things. But I want you to look at the Canvas site that we currently have up. And so because we are remote, I haven't fully laid out everything that we'll do every term, every week, but I do want to lay out things for you week by week. There is no required text here, but everything that you need to do will be submitted to you via this Canvas site. And so I laid the syllabus out for you. I sent an announcement out earlier about getting to know you, introducing yourselves. I wanted you to do that. If you have not done that, I will put another link to that Google form in the announcement that I put out this afternoon so that you can do that. And so I'll try to lay out as much as I possibly can the course requirements here. You can find the announcements listed in the announcement sections. And so every time I do an announcement, I will place it here and it will be posted on a particular time and date and I can time it to go out to you. I will also put these assignments out to you once a week or once every 2 weeks. This assignment, if you can look real closely, it says it's not available until August 31st at 4:15 p.m. And so it will be released to you, hopefully after you've seen this particular video and you know what you need to do for that particular thing. One of the most important things I think we have to do is to understand what a syllabus is. And so a syllabus is a roadmap. It's a guiding policy. It's a set of policies, rules, and procedures so that you might have the opportunity to know what to expect before you get there. A lot of things we take very seriously at the University of Michigan. So my syllabus lays out our policies for academic integrity. I expect everybody to do their own work. I don't expect you to take credit for something you copied off of the internet. I expect you to give credit to all those people or those ideas that you're presenting to me as your own. I want to make certain that you are very clear about that. The University of Michigan has really clear standards on academic integrity, and you may not believe it, but we have dismissed people from the institution because they just would not give up plagiarism. So one of the things I want you to do is to give up plagiarism for this particular term. But I want you to know that those things are very, very important. If you need accommodations, the syllabus leads you to understand those issues that you need for accommodations. If you have other issues or concerns, usually the syllabus will be there for you. One of the most important things is to be in contact with me. I am always available on email. I will answer an email before I answer the phone, but I will always try to answer your emails. I also have set time aside in my calendar on Mondays, all Monday afternoon. So if you have a question or concern, or you want to send me a video chat, we can do that so we can get your questions answered. The other thing I want to say to you is that I'm available for appointments if you need me. I'm readily available. I'm usually on campus on Mondays. But I can be available to you at any time, because what I want to do more than anything is make certain that your questions are answered and that you're able to do what you want to do. The first assignment we have you to do here is a syllabus mapping. What I want you to do is to look at all the courses you're taking this semester. And I want you to pull out all the syllabi from all those courses and begin to write a plan now for what you're going to do. The first thing you need to do is figure out how you're going to manage your time. One of the first lessons to learn as a student at the University of Michigan is that nobody cares how much time it takes you to get something done. They just expect it done. And so it's on you to manage your own time. It's on you to figure out how to get these things done. And even in a remote semester, it's going to be important that you figure out how to get your time done. So the first thing to do is figure out, how am I going to manage my time? Am I using my watch? Am I using my phone? Am I using a calendar? Am I using a paper calendar? Whatever it is, you need a system and you need to design a system. So this first assignment asks you to figure out what system you're going to use to manage your time while you are here. And once you've done that, then you can take whatever that system is and write in your calendar all of the appointments, all of the tests, all of the exams, all of the papers that you will need to do, those big assignments, not necessarily the weekly ones, but those big assignments, so you can see when your tests are, when your exams are. I encourage students to have a weekly calendar, a monthly calendar, and a semester calendar, so you can see where everything falls in the semester, because what you're going to have to do is plan ahead. Those exams are coming in December, and we don't care if you have more than one on the day. That's the way college is. And in order for me to get the best, I'm going to have to plan ahead. And so faculty have planned ahead for those things. I want you to plan ahead. So the syllabus mapping exercise asks you that once you finish out figure out how you're going to develop your own calendar, what methods you're going to use, inputting all the things that you would need from your calendar, from your syllabi to a calendar, and then for you to take a look and see what weeks are going to be most difficult for me, what times are going to be hard for me, and then again, planning ahead now to get those things done. So I would like for you to try to map out your whole semester, especially when you have high impact exams, when your exams are worth 30 or 40% of your grades. You want to put those on your calendar in some way for you to see them, so you know that a week before this exam, I've got to prep for those things. And so that's going to be the first exercise, the first assignment that I want you to do. Again, I'm going to put all of those things out to you with directions and an announcement. But again, I want you to understand how important it is for you to have a roadmap, for you to have a syllabus, and for you to have a plan. To start this academic year without a plan is not going to be good for you. The university spent a lot of time this summer. We spent a lot of time figuring out what we could do and what we should do for fall 2020. And so the university has put a lot of money and planning into making this fall term as normal for you as possible. But they had to start with a plan. Somebody had to say, this is what we're going to do. You need to start your semester with a plan. You have to have a plan for what you're going to do. You have to decide now what's most important. If I'm at home with my family, how do I manage time? I get all the work done. If I'm on campus and I got a roommate, how do I balance our synchronous opportunities so that we're not making each other crazy? You're going to have to manage that time. And so the first assignment I have for you is to figure out how you're going to manage your time. Set a system and realize that you're going to have to change this system in a few weeks. As things change, you will have to change the system. The trick to college is that you need a time management plan, but every 14 weeks, that time management plan changes. And so you've got to be flexible. One of the things you're learning here is to be flexible with your time, to realize how long it takes you to read and how long you need to set aside to get the readings done that you must get done. So our first assignment is to plan, is to get a plan that so that you can be successful. Again, if you have any questions, any comments, shoot me an email, delphon@umich.edu. I'm more than willing to answer your questions and will do so. So this recording will be posted and will be a part of the announcements on the video, on the Canvas site that we have, and you will be able to see it and be able to respond to the questions that we have for you. Thank you so much. Enjoy the day, the first week of class. Thank you.